Thank you for joining me. This is my channel, Pilates Flow and Yoga with Sophia. So I've got a full body mat Pilates workout for us to do together, and we will incorporate weights, but the weights are optional. So if you'd rather not use the weights, that's totally fine as well. So roll out your mat and we'll begin. So let's get comfortable on our mat. I like to place a block behind my head. I like my head elevated. But if you like, you can have your head resting right down on the mat or even rolling a towel underneath the head if you like. So let's go to our weights and we're going to go into a warm up. So we'll just have the legs bent for now and we're going to circle those arms around. You can go to small circles or a little more of a stretch, larger circles. So now I'm working with 5-pound weights. From here, we're going to stretch the legs up for a second, stretch those hamstrings, bend, and we're going to circle the other way. I wouldn't go more than 5 pounds. You can even do 1 pound or 2 pound, whatever feels right for you. And now stretching those legs back up, we're going to flex the feet, draw that navel in, knees to the chest. Good. All right, so let's get started. We're going to move right into single leg stretch. So we're going to do bicep curls. So we're going to bend the leg as we bend the arm, fully extending that leg. And you want to stay in your neutral spine. So just natural curve in the lower back with your upper and mid back muscles down, tailbone down. Good. Now let's hold for a moment and to the other leg and hold. Good work. Knees to the chest. All right. Double leg stretch. Arms go by the ears and we straighten the legs and we pull the elbows and the knees in. Full body stretch. If you have difficulty extending the legs, take the legs up higher. Good. Really heating up the center. And even when the knees come in, the abs continue to work. Good. All right. So now let's hold. Keep breathing. And knees to the chest. All right. So next, let's get those legs right up and we're going to go into wide scissors. We're going to get some chest in there as well. So when we open the legs, we're going to open those arms. Good. Squeeze the legs together, squeeze the chest, and always working with those legs as straight as they can be. Good. Opening and squeezing. Now let's open the legs. We're going to flex the feet and arms through the legs, pulsing here, really heating up those abs now. Hold for a moment. Good. And knees to the chest. Well done. From here, we're going to move into regular scissors. Let's get those legs right up and we're going to have the arm move with the leg. Okay, so let's make sure those legs are nice and straight. Straight leg up, straight leg down to the hip. We're not rocking the hips. If you find using the weights throws your form off, then don't use the weights. You can just have the arms resting down at your side or even grabbing hold of the leg. Good. All right, here we go. We're going to take it to a hold now. So let's have one leg up, one leg to hip level. Flex the feet, really stretch the legs, and we're going to switch. Good. Legs up, knees to the chest. Moving on to double leg lifts. Legs back up. Here we're going to flex the feet down and point the feet up. So only take the legs down to what feels right for you. Let's go for 6 more, making sure we don't overarch that lower back. Keeping our upper and mid back muscles down on the mat as well. You can have the arms just like going like to a 45-degree angle, or if you like, arms going right down parallel to the mat. Again, listening to your body. You don't want to feel any discomfort in the shoulders or in the lower back. Good. Okay, let's just hold for a moment. Flex the feet. We'll take the arms and legs up, knees to the chest. Good work. All right, so let's move right on. Legs come back up and we're going to move into leg circles. So we're going to circle the legs separately and they meet in the middle. So you can go small circles or a little more of a challenge and a little more of a stretch, larger circles. Arms are just up, holding the weights. And again, you could always have the arms down, or if you need extra support for the lower back, hands underneath the buttocks. Good. Right around with those legs straight. We're going to flex the feet. Let's pause for a moment. Take it to a little pulse, heating up those abs even more. Hold, point the feet. And we're circling in the other direction now. Really feeling those inner thighs when the legs come together. 5 more. Keep that tailbone down. 4. You got it. Breathing it through. And circle. Legs come together. Flex the feet again. And another round of pulsing. That's it. And now holding. and release down. Good work. Let's target lower abs now, inner outer thighs, extending the legs, moving into leg swipes, opening and closing the legs, working more with a flat lower back, and that forces those lower abs to activate even more. Good, so pulling that lower back right down, and now let's add some chest pulls. Legs are squeezed together, flexing the feet, arms open, and then squeeze the weights. Open and squeeze the weights. Full body here. Good. And now, if you can, legs go down a little lower, squeezing those weights right above the chest. Hold, breathe it through, knees to the chest. Good. Now targeting lower abs, quads, and hamstrings. We're going to move into flutter kicks. So we're pointing the feet. Don't let those hips move, stabilizing the hips. And again, working more with a flat lower back. Flexing the feet now, tricep pulls. Arms go by the ears and lift up. Stretch and up. Keeping those upper and mid back muscles down. Good. Okay, so now from here, we're going to hold, if you're able to, legs down a little lower. Breathe it through. Knees to the chest. All right, good job. Next, we're going to move on to the bicycle series. So legs back up, tailbone rooted down, and it's like you're riding a bike on your back. Using your full range of motion, we're going to do 5 more here. Pull the knee into the chest, leg comes straight up and then down to the hip. And again, the arms are just up and holding, but if you like, you can hike those arms down and even hands underneath the buttocks for extra support for the lower back. All right, so now both legs up. Let's go the other direction. So now we're pedaling backwards. This is a great exercise, great toning for the abs, the thighs, the glutes, and burning lots of calories too. Good, make sure we're getting that stretch. Rooting that tailbone down, lift those legs right up. That's it. And from here, both legs are going to come up, flexing the feet, adding a pulse. A little more heat to those abs. And we're going to hold, breathe it through, stretch, knees to the chest. All right, let's try it with both legs now. So we're going to get, when you're ready, both legs up, tailbone down, and we're going to go down. And here, if you like, arms go by the ears. And when the legs come up, the arms come up to the shoulders. Let's go 6 more. So staying in that neutral spine, 5 more. Natural curve in the lower back, upper and mid back muscles down, 4. Or if you like a little more work for the lower abs, work more with a flat lower back, how we had it when we were targeting those lower abs. Squeeze the thighs together, breathing it through. Good. Let's go the other way now. Legs come up, stretch, and bend. Right up, bend, and extend. 6 more. 5, and we're careful not to swing those legs up. 4, lifting them up with control. 3, good. 2, and 1. Legs come up, flex the feet. Let's take it to a pulse. Good, stretching those legs. And here we're going to hold and relax down. Good, good job. Pulling the knees into the chest for a little stretch. Next, we're going to take the legs up, opening the legs about shoulder width apart. Nice, strong, straight legs, and we're going to punch it out. So now we're going for a twist. So twists really help to trim through those love handles. Good, trimming that belly as well. Good, punching it out, getting arms and chest and shoulders too. All right, so now flexing the feet. Let's punch to one side. So it's a diagonal punch, twisting from the waist up, hips are rooted down. Let's go to the other side now. You got it. And now knees to the chest. All right, taking a nice deep breath. We're going to finish it off with crisscross bicycle. Opposite elbow to the knee, twisting from the waist up. So here I have the weight squeezing together, firing up chest and arms, but you could always do this with the hands behind the head if you like, for extra support for the lower back. And let's check that opposite leg. Make sure we're fully extending it, getting the most out of these exercises. Holding now, we're going to flex the feet, breathe it through. Twist to the other side. Hold a nice squeeze through that belly, and knees to the chest. Good work. Woo. Knees in, gentle rock from side to side. Now moving into shoulder bridge. So ankles underneath the knees. If you have a block or a pillow behind your head, you want to remove it. And we're going to take the hips right up and then down. Hips right up. Good, and down. This is a great stretch for the back, but nice toning for the glutes. Now let's take the arms right by the ears, and if you're able to, right onto the toes. Get the back long and squeeze the glutes. Good, pull the knees in, rocking from side to side. All right, so now let's move into cat position. We're going to do a little more work for arms and chest, abs, and we're going to get the thighs and buttocks nicely as well. So hands slightly outside of the shoulders. Let's get that right leg up. We're going to pull the knee in, extend the leg, and then add a push-up. So this is called active moving cat push-up. Good. Pull that knee in, extend. We'll do 6 more. Leg is straight, arms bend and straighten. 5 more with a nice long neck. 4, 3, so getting arms and chest, thighs and buttocks, and it's a nice lift for the buttocks. Good. Okay, so from here, let's extend and then go up and down 6 in a row. Good, keeping that leg straight. 4 more, you got it. 3, 2, 1, and now let's go down and we're going to pulse that leg. Little more work for thighs and buttocks, really feeling those arms as well. Let's hold now, come up and release down into a child's pose. Stretch through the thighs and the buttocks. Take some nice deep breaths, stretching through the shoulders as well, down the arms. All right, so let's go back into that cat position, and now we'll do the left leg. So hands slightly outside of the chest, pull the knee in, extend the leg, and a push-up. And we pull the nose and the knees in, and push-ups. We're also getting a stretch through the back. Let's go for 6 more, 5 more, and push-up. 4, 3, 2, final 1. Good. All right, 6 push-ups in a row. Down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll go down and let's pulse that leg. Really heat up the buttocks and the thigh. Feeling your arms and chest as well. Let's hold that leg for a moment. Coming up and back to a child's pose. Good work. We'll take a breath here. We're almost done. Walking the hands over to one side now. Stretching down the side of the body. Let's go to the center and to the other side. Good. And we're moving back to the center. Arms down at our sides now, stretching those shoulders, relaxing through the neck. All right, so let's come up into seated position, and we're going to go into a variation of saw. So we're going to get those legs out, flexing the feet, nice long back. If you find you're rounding through the lower back, bend the legs. So now we're going to go opposite arm to the leg. We're going to reach those arms up and then punch them out. Hips are still twisting from the waist up. Now you don't have to use the weights for this. Okay, arms up and extend. Stretch and reach, and getting a great stretch to the back, through those legs. Let's hold, punch the arms up, twist to the other side. We're going to hold. You got it. Arms come up and release down. All right, pointing the feet. Now just stretching right down. Taking some nice deep breaths, we'll walk the hands to one leg and reach that top arm up. Arm goes down, we'll go to the center. Let's go to the other leg and reach that top arm up. Good, arm goes down and back to the center. Walking the hands up, we'll cross the legs. Let's take the palms together. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.